Let's get to know our two trainers right now. We have a little bit of information on Brennan and Jill.
Well, I got into personal training kind of through my own personal experience with being overweight. In 2001, I weighed almost 250 pounds, so I decided it was time to make a change. I trained myself, and it took me a little over a year, but I worked hard and I watched what I ate, and I was able to lose the weight. So that's kind of what brought me to this place in my life now. I have been personally training unofficially for around 9 years. As I lost the weight, my friends and family were like, gosh, how did you do it? What's your secret? And I really, it kind of evolved that way. Officially, just a little bit over a year is what I've been training.
I started personal training because I was taking a boxing class and saw the changes that came from the people that were participating in the class, and I knew at that point I really wanted to be part of that world and part of being able to make those changes in people's lives. 90% of the work that I do is in a gym. I enjoy both. There are different challenges of training someone in their home. There's lots of distractions and lots of things that come up when you're training somebody in their home. So you're working to fight the telephone ringing and the mailman coming to the door and all of those aspects. So it's great to be able to have a 100% focused environment towards their fitness goals.
When I train a new client like Molly, it's very exciting because I can see changes just in their self-esteem, their self-confidence, and just how they're feeling. And when a client performs an exercise correctly and maybe they can do more repetitions 1 week versus the last week, and they see a muscle pop, it's really rewarding to see all those changes come into play.
The greatest part of working with a new client is that first few pounds that you see them lose and the excitement in their face, and when they see that first couple pounds come off and they're like, I can really do this, I can really make this happen. And it's just really motivational for them, for you, to be part of a team of somebody making a difference in their lives.
Thanks for joining us, guys. So it looks like they have been making a lot of progress. So Brennan, you could just take a little bit of time to tell us, how is Jack doing right now? How has it been?
Jack's doing a great job.
Yeah.
From our first workout to on Monday when he took a spin class, just his endurance has improved so much. He's done such a great job. He's really motivated.
Really?
I'm really proud of him.
Oh,
that's great. And Jill, what about Molly? How is she doing?
Molly's been doing really well, considering she's had a birthday celebration in the middle of all this, and she went out to eat a couple times, but she seemed to get back on track, and we've been working out really hard. She's really been giving it her all. So I'm proud of her.
Good for you, Molly. Now, speaking of working out and fitness, Mrs. Obama, Michelle Obama, her platform is fitness and getting the country to get up and move. And she, last night, was on Jimmy Fallon on Channel 2 here, challenging him to a fitness standoff, shall we say. She's been doing that kind of on all the talk shows, late night talk shows.
Right.
But do you think it's working? Do you think her message of fitness and getting people up and moving, is it working? Is it motivating?
I certainly hope so. Excuse me for speaking. But,
Go ahead, Jill.
I think our kids, you know, the obesity epidemic is just frightening. You know, the future of our children, if we don't take charge of their health now, and it seems like PE is being pulled as one of the first classes when there's budget cuts, and that really bothers me that physical education is not taking a priority in our children's lives. So I think that's great. Any message, any avenue that we can get across to our children, I think is wonderful.
Yeah, she definitely does it in a very fun way.
Oh, definitely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And Brennan, what about you? What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's a great opportunity. I mean, we all talked about how great her arms look when Obama first got elected, and so she's kind of capitalized on that and gone forward in a positive way and said, you can have this too, and this can be important, and hopefully she is making a difference.
Great. Great. And keeping with that fitness theme, Zumba is really, really big right now. Zumba. It just sounds fun. And I actually got to do a couple of classes. It is a workout. I thought, okay, we're just going to do a little bit of dancing, lose a couple calories. I couldn't move by the end of the hour. So what are your thoughts on that? It's trendy, but is it effective?
Do you mind? I think it's really effective. I think it's a great tool for a couple reasons. The first reason is that it's really low impact. It's fun. I think anybody can do it. Any fitness level can do it. So it's a great opportunity for people to get started in fitness. You're not going to get a whole lot of injuries from that type of workout. and it's a good time.
Right.
Yeah, making exercise fun is key.
Right,
because
exactly.
if you're not enjoying it, there's no motivation to do it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
the time literally flies.
It does.
And
Yeah.
by the time it's over, you burn these calories, you're
Right.
feeling good, and you had a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah, there's a group support thing, which I think is really neat, you know. And
Didn't you just take your first spin?
Yes,
Zumba
I
class?
did. I took my, well, Molly drugged me to one, yeah, so we took it, and it was really
She
fun.
made you go
I
to
know,
one.
yeah, but we had fun, and I was pretty sweaty by the
Yeah.
time we were done, but like Brennan said, it's nice because there was 2 different instructors, and one was higher impact versus the other, so, you know, different fitness levels definitely could take advantage of it.
Now, they offer Zumba everywhere in the gyms, but speaking of gyms, it seems that when you go to the gym etiquette is a little bit of a tricky subject because gym etiquette maybe is different from every person. It seems to be a relative thing. So if you're going to go to the gym, what are some basic gym etiquette things we should know?
Watch out for.
Basically speaking.
Don't throw the free weights. Don't slam the weights down. That's
Is that a pet peeve of
oh my
trainers?
gosh. For me personally, and maybe it's because I'm female, but you know, the guys, and then they just throw the weights down, and everybody looks, and it's, you know, that's just poor etiquette, in my opinion. So I'm sure you've seen a lot too. Probably more
Pick
than
up
I
after
have.
yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Throw your own trash away. Clean the equipment off
I
after
see
you
people
use
like
it.
hop off of one thing to another, totally sweaty, no wipe down.
Right,
Yeah.
right. No,
Now,
that's very poor
is there
etiquette.
any etiquette with personal space at the gym, or is that relative?
For me, being female, the gym that I frequently go to in the free weight area, I like the free weights because I'm shorter in stature, so a lot of the machines, I can't reach a lot of things, so I like the free weights, and I'm usually the minority in the free weight area, and I do find that sometimes there's just big congregations of people working out, and yeah, I get a little bit intimidated perhaps, but you know, I'm like fighting for my own space too, so you know, it is nice to have a little zone of comfort.
Right. Now, Natalie, you have some issues with space in the gym, right?
I do. I don't know if it's just me or if this is in everybody feels this way, but one of my biggest pet peeves is being on the treadmill or one of the cardio machines, and there is a row of open cardio machines just
And
down
they're
the
like,
line.
I want the one next to her.
Someone comes up and gets on the one right next to you. It's a personal pet peeve. I don't know if other people feel that way, but it's like, maybe like space it out by 3 machines.
Is it a guy or a girl? Because I heard a lot of love connections can be made.
That's kind of what I was wondering.
Me too.
So maybe they didn't see the ring. Maybe they're
Exactly.
just like, you know, trying to pull up next to you.
It's, you know what, it's kind of across the board for me, but I'm strange.